Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
A shooting in a convenience store parking lot sends one man to the hospital. The search for the person responsible is underway. A woman pleads for an end to Rockford's gun violence after her brother is killed. She hopes people will come forward to help pursue justice. And gun safety is the mission behind a State Line Police Department's free giveaway. Securing your firearm can prevent more than thefts. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy. A man is recovering tonight after being shot outside a Rockford convenience store. Police say the shooting happened on 7th Street between 11th and 12th Avenues around 11:30 this morning. The 24-year-old victim was taken to the hospital. He is expected to be okay. Our crews noticed several evidence markers around the scene, but police have not said what happened. No word yet on any arrests. Just around the block from that shooting is where a 46-year-old man was shot and killed yesterday morning. Rachel Perry spoke to his sister today, and Rachel, she says she's just tired of the violence in the city.
That's right, Mimi. She says the violence is getting out of control, and now she's urging people to come forward with information and come together as a community.
He told them to get up and get ready for school, and he was going to run and get them some breakfast. And next thing my nephew heard was boom, 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 boom.
A father of two with a third on the way is shot and killed Tuesday morning in Rockford. Stacy Young tells me her brother, 46-year-old Duran Hill, was killed here on 12th Avenue behind the 10th Avenue Park.
My brother was definitely my heart, you know? All of this violence is just too much. It scares me every day.
Stacy admits Hill didn't have a perfect past, but says he was trying to turn his life around.
And now, you hear rumors as to why he was shot and this and that. Whatever it wasn't enough to die for. And to take somebody away from their kids, their sister, mother, brothers, any of that.
She's now praying for the violence in Rockford to end.
I'm sorry, it's just so scary. The violence in Rockford is just terrible, terrible. There's I don't know what can be done, but if there's anything that I can help with, I would be there in a heartbeat.
She's asking people to come forward with information.
We need to snitch. We need to start snitching people. If anybody knows who it is that shot my brother, please help all you can to get this man put in custody.
Stacy tells me, above all, she'll miss her brother's smile.
We don't have to die for this, people. We don't have to die.
If you have any information about who shot Duran Hill, contact Rockford Police or Crime Stoppers. Mimi.
All right, thanks, Rachel. Police search for whoever robbed a Beloit restaurant at gunpoint last night. Police say two men went to the business on Wisconsin Avenue near Woodward. Both were wearing masks and demanded money from the register before running out the back door. Police say they got away in a dark-colored sedan. If you have any information, contact Beloit Area Crime Stoppers or use the P3 app. Beloit police hope giving away free gun locks will help promote firearm safety. They say this is a solid option to secure your firearm if you don't have a gun safe. The locks can prevent both gun theft and accidents in the event a child gets access. Police say this can prevent tragedy in someone's home.
We're trying to get more people to have locks in order to keep themselves safe, keep their kids safe, and pretty much anybody who's around a firearm that they want to make sure stays under control.
If you're interested in getting a gun lock, you can pick one up at the Beloit Police Department. You can also reserve a lock by messaging the department's Facebook page. Rain has moved through the state line. Candace is back now with another look at what we can expect. And Candace, it doesn't look like we have to worry about severe weather anymore, right?
Yeah, no, the good thing for us is that severe threat has pretty much ended as we've had a little bit more kind of a stabilizing atmosphere because of some of the showers and the thunderstorms we had out there earlier today, along with some thunderstorms that have been down to the south and the cloud cover as well. So as we go through the rest of this evening, we are still going to see some of the showers and thunderstorms out there, but everything will stay below severe limits. We have had some pretty heavy but overall progressive downpours. Now, a lot of the severe weather actually for this afternoon has been confined down to the south across portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, back down through Mississippi and Arkansas, and even back through Louisiana. So as we go through these next couple of hours, at least with our showers, notice we'll kind of see another push of a little bit of rain work back in once this initial wave of rain and a few isolated thunderstorms pass through. We will start to dry out after about 9-10 o'clock this evening, and actually we'll see a little bit of sunshine here as we start off our Thursday. Thursday, the big story for us is going to be the wind. We'll see cloud cover kind of filter back in, but a wind advisory goes into effect beginning at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, as winds could gust as high as 50 miles per hour during the afternoon. So that'll kind of be our biggest impact for tomorrow. We still do have a couple of showers later in the week, so we'll highlight that and have your Easter weekend forecast too. That's coming up here a little later in the newscast.
All right, thanks, Candace. If you're planning to travel by plane, train, or bus anytime soon, you'll have to keep wearing a mask at least for 2 more weeks. The CDC extended the nationwide mask mandate for public transportation. They say it's out of abundance of caution. In order to assess the threat of the new COVID subvariant, the White House warns people not to let their guard down as they work to contain the spread. The extension is set to expire May 3rd. Illinois' newly passed budget includes a record high investment in youth development programs. Hundreds of millions of dollars will fund programs for child care, K-12 schools, and youth employment. The budget will also address homelessness and crime prevention. Lawmakers say this will protect children and, in turn, invest in the state's future.
That's what this budget does. But also, it makes sure that we stop the practice of borrowing from our youth's future. We are making the decisions necessary to ensure our children have the bright future that we intend for them.
The budget will also provide a back-to-school sales tax holiday on school supplies for 1 week this August. A local youth organization gets a big donation of support. Hundreds of students will be helped by this. UW Health of Northern Illinois presented a $25,000 check to the Boys and Girls Club of Rockford. The money will address educational and child care needs along with behavioral health. The club's president says this will help our youth recover from the pandemic.
We know what's happened the last 2 years, and it's great to see the kids coming back to the clubs. And this is the perfect timing for this support because we get more and more kids coming back, a sense of normalcy each and every day at the clubs.
The Boys and Girls Club of Rockford serves about 700 students each year across 5 locations and 3 school sites. An Ogle County couple takes their relationship to the next level. They're now married and they plan the wedding in just 4 days. Nikel Delgado talked to the bride. Nikel, she says this couldn't have happened without the help of the community.
Right, Mimi. Both the bride and groom are in the military, and when they couldn't get leave for when they actually planned to get married, they turned to Facebook to make it happen in just days.
It was just beautiful, and it was everything that a wedding could be and a wedding should be.
Gigi Beard got a call from her daughter Shannon earlier this month. Her fiance Peyton was leaving for active duty, meaning they couldn't have their dream wedding. So Gigi looked to social media to help them plan it. The only problem, they only had days to pull it off.
As overwhelming as it was to plan the wedding in 4 days, the support from the community and from the Facebook community, What's Up Ogle County, was just overwhelming. It was really great.
And businesses answered the call, helping with everything from flowers to altering Shannon's dress. Reservation coordinator at Stronghold Camp in Oregon, Kitty Johnson, tells me she is from a military family, and she knew she wanted to be a part of the special day.
I thought, you know what, it's for a good reason. You know, so I went with it. I was like, sure, why not? Let's do it. We have all the stuff here already, linens, table covers, the chair covers, everything for the buffet.
And it worked. Shannon and Peyton said I do in front of their closest friends and family on April 2nd.
It was more than I could really expect. I thought we were just going to go to the courthouse, sign a paper, and be done with it, but it ended up being so beautiful. Everyone helped so much.
Both mother and daughter thank the community for their support in making this lifelong memory.
Sat looking at my desk wondering where to go, what to do, and not really knowing, and they gave me the direction that I needed to make this a really memorable, beautiful day for my daughter.
Peyton is currently in San Diego. Shannon is making plans to join him and be there soon with him. Mimi?
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, things are a little more quiet out there for some this evening compared to what it was just a couple hours ago. A live look with our Mercy on Skytrack camera now in Rochelle, looking off to the northwest. Had some pretty heavy rainfall come down even about 30 minutes ago here in the region, but a lot of that has lifted to the north and to the northeast, moving into south central, southeast Wisconsin. We've got a little bit of dry time here, although a few additional showers are starting to work in from the west and southwest. Severe threat went down significantly because of some of the factors we talked about yesterday, the cloud cover and the showers and thunderstorms from this morning, but also thunderstorms down to the south, really kind of disrupting that moisture flow. Yeah, it was muggy out there, kind of sticky and humid with our dew points that were in the 60s, but a lot of the higher moisture content staying a bit further down to the south, and that's really where a lot of the severe weather has been here for much of this afternoon. Cold front now has passed us to our east. We're starting to see some thunderstorms fire back up closer to the Milwaukee region, a little sliver of some higher instability there out ahead of that front. As we go through this evening, we are still going to see those scattered showers. That'll take us through about 8-9 o'clock this evening. After that, dry air comes in. We'll start to dry things out, actually clear out our sky for a time going into the day on Thursday. Thursday, the big story will be the wind. Winds really pick up with a strengthening low pressure system to the north. We'll start off with some sunshine. We'll get cloud cover to build back in, and for a time may even turn our sky mostly cloudy for Thursday afternoon. Second cold front comes in early in the day on Friday. A few passing showers to the south of the Rockford area for the first half of Friday, and then we keep with that cloud cover for much of the day. May get an isolated shower for the afternoon. Temperatures will stay in the upper 40s and low 50s. 40s is where our numbers have dropped here this evening. We were in the 60s and the low 70s. We made it up to 71 degrees. That was early today, but now that that front has come through, it feels drastically different out there. You're already down to 38 right now in Galena, 45 in Freeport, 48 in Rockford. Our wind shifting more to the north and northwest. So we get that push of cold air coming in tonight, but it doesn't stay because we've got kind of this ridge of high pressure building in. So we'll see those numbers make it back near 50 for tomorrow. Still colder, not the 60s or the 70s we were at these last couple of days. Wind too, that is also going to be a factor. Wind coming in from the southwest during the day tomorrow. As we go through tomorrow afternoon, peak wind gusts could come close to 50, if not maybe in some spots just a little above that for tomorrow afternoon. So this will cause difficult driving, really with that west wind. You're watching those north-south roads, but once you get a little shift in that wind direction to the southwest, that may also have an impact on the east-west roads, especially for those high-profile vehicles. Our wind will stay strong too as we go throughout the day on Friday. Wind advisory will go into effect tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and for most, this will last until 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Loose objects outside could also blow around easily with that strong of a wind. 51 on Friday. We're in the 40s by the Easter weekend. Mimi, I think we could see a couple of showers late in the day on Sunday, so no issues there for those Sunday sunrise services. But our temperatures will gradually warm again as we get into next week.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
Cubs are hoping to get out of Pittsburgh today with a 2-game series sweep. You had to like their chances with Kyle Hendricks going to the mound. But Hendricks wasn't fooling the Pirates with his stuff today. Bottom of the first, Ben Gamble got him good. He blasted one out to right field. That was with 2 men on, and the Cubs were down 3-1. They never recovered from that. Top of the fourth, Seiya Suzuki trying to extend his hot start. He gets another hit to center field to drive in a run. Suzuki now has 9 RBI in 5 games. He had 1 hit and 3 at-bats with a walk today. Bottom of the fourth inning, another cringeworthy moment for Hendricks as Cabrian Hayes comes up with a base hit. That stretched the Pirates' lead to 6-2, and that was the final score. Now the Cubs head to Colorado. The White Sox will host the Mariners tonight if the weather doesn't interfere. Dallas Keuchel will make his first start of the season. How about this effort today by Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw? He pitched 7 perfect innings against the Twins, struck out 13 batters. But going into the 8th, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts pulled Kershaw because he had thrown 80 pitches. Considering the short spring training and the fact Kershaw missed the playoffs last year with arm and elbow discomfort, that was probably the right move. There's been only one perfect game in Dodgers history. Sandy Koufax threw it in 1965. By the way, the Dodgers won this game against the Twins 7-0. Sycamore High School has a new head boys basketball coach. They got him from just up the road in Genoa. Ethan Franklin gets the job. He was the head coach at Genoa Kingston the last 4 years. Last season, his Cogs won 22 games. There was a crowd in Boylan's cafeteria this afternoon, and that's where 8 student athletes signed with colleges and universities. Jonathan Grant will play football at St. Ambrose. Olivia Harder will play basketball at St. Ambrose. Bryn Kiley will swim for St. Ambrose. Luke Liam-Bruni will play baseball at St. Charles in Missouri. Nicholas Rolando will play basketball at Wisconsin Concordia. Anne-Marie Ruzovich will bowl for Aurora University. And Brian Sanchez Aguilar will play soccer at Parkland. And Alex Valerio will run cross country and track at Valpo.
Earlier, we could hear those heavy downpours coming down, but it seems like it's quieted down quite a bit.
Yeah, a lot of that heavy rain has kind of moved out now into Wisconsin. Starting to see that strengthen a little more with a few more thunderstorms as that moves out over Lake Michigan. So a little light rain, some light rain showers and some drizzle out there, but we'll see a few additional showers kind of work in over the next couple of hours here this evening. You can follow all of that on the First Warn Interactive Radar right there on mystateline.com. Temperatures are dropping, though. It feels a lot different out there right now than what it did even just a few hours ago. Down to about 34 tonight, up to 50 tomorrow. There is a wind advisory that goes into effect tomorrow as winds could gust as high as about 50 miles per hour. And then we'll see a few showers for Friday.
All right. Thanks, Candace. And thanks for joining us. Have a good evening.